Hello everybody, in today's episode on Grainificent, I will be talking about the life and legacy of photographer Juergen Teller. If I pronounced that right. If not, correct me down below, but I did watch a few videos where they do pronounce it like that. If you like these type of videos, please leave a like, it helps with the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe to the channel. It shows me I make helpful and interesting content. So let's get into the video. So Juergen Teller is one of the most influential photographers of his generation. Of course, we can say that about all of them, right? But he is known for his candid, raw, and often provocative style. With a career spanning several decades, Teller has left an indelible mark on the worlds of fashion, art, and celebrity culture. His work defies traditional boundaries, blending high and low culture and challenges conventional notions of beauty and glamour. Juergen Teller was born in Erlangen, Germany in 1964. His early life was marked by the trauma of his father's suicide when Teller was just a teenager. This event had a profound impact on him, and it is often cited as a formative influence on his artistic sensibilities. Teller initially pursued a career in music, training as a luthier, but he soon realized that his true passion lays in photography. In the 1980s, Teller moved to London, where he began working as a photographer. His early work was heavily influenced by the punk and post-punk scenes, and he quickly made a name for himself with his raw, unfiltered images. His breakthrough came in 1991 when he shot the album cover for Sinead O'Connor's Am I Not Your Girl? The image, which features O'Connor in a stark, unadorned portrait, encapsulated Teller's approach to photography, a focus on authenticity, vulnerability, and the rejection of artifice. The Teller aesthetic, raw and unjustified. Juergen Teller's photographic style is characterized by its directness, intimacy, and often unsettling honesty. He eschews the polished, airbrushed aesthetics typical of fashion photography, opting instead for a more naturalistic approach. His images often have a snapshot quality, with subjects appearing in candid, unguarded moments. This aesthetic has become a signature of his work and has influenced a generation of photographers. One of Teller's most iconic series is his collaboration with designer Marc Jacobs. Beginning in the late 1990s, Teller shot a series of advertising campaigns for Jacobs that became famous for their unconventional and often subversive imagery. Rather than using professional models, Teller often photographed celebrities, artists, and even Jacobs himself in unglamorous settings, sometimes in the nude. These images challenged the traditional fashion industry standards and blurred the line between commercial and fine art photography. Teller's use of the nude form is another hallmark of his work. However, unlike traditional nudes in art and photography, Teller's images are often intentionally unflattering, emphasizing the imperfections and vulnerabilities of his subjects. This approach reflects his broader philosophy of rejecting social norms of beauty and perfection. For Teller, the beauty lies in the real, the flawed, and the imperfect. One of the most interesting aspects of Juergen Teller's career is his ability to navigate the worlds of both art and commerce seamlessly. While he is perhaps best known for his fashion photography, Teller has also exhibited his work in major art galleries and museums around the world. His work often occupies a space between these two realms, challenging the distinctions between commercial and artistic photography. Teller's work with fashion magazines such as Vogue, W and Purple has been instrumental in reshaping fashion photography. His collaborations with designers like Helmut Lang, Vivienne Westwood, and Celine have pushed the boundaries of fashion imagery, making it more experimental and avant-garde. At the same time, Teller has maintained a strong presence in the art world with solo exhibitions at prestigious institutions such as the Institute of Contemporary Arts in London, the Kunsthalle in Vienna, and the Fondation Cartier pour l'Art Contemporain in Paris. In his gallery work, Teller often explores personal themes such as his family, his German heritage, and his own experiences of aging and mortality. These themes are explored in series like Go Sees from 1999, which documents young models visiting Teller's studio, and Marchenstüber from 2002, a deeply personal project set in his mother's home in Germany. In these works, Teller's photography takes on a diaristic quality, offering a glimpse into his private world. Juergen Teller's work has not been without controversy. His confrontational style, particularly his use of nudity and his unvarnished portrayal of his subjects, has sparked debate and, at times, criticism. Some critics argue that his images can be voyeuristic or exploitative, especially when depicting vulnerable individuals in unguarded moments. Others have taken issue with his frequent use of celebrity subjects, suggesting that his work sometimes trades on their notoriety rather than the merit of the photography itself. However, Teller has consistently defended his approach, emphasizing that his work is about the truth and the rejection of superficiality. He argues that his photographs reveal something deeper about the human condition, capturing moments of authenticity that are often absent in the more conventional photography. Teller's defenders praise his ability to strip away the layers of artifice and present subjects in a way that feels honest, even if it is uncomfortable. One notable example of Teller's controversial work is his 2003 series featuring the musician Kurt Cobain's widow, Courtney Love. The images, which included Love posing nude in a seemingly vulnerable state, were both lauded for their raw emotional power and criticized for what some perceived as a sensationalistic portrayal of a troubled figure. This series exemplifies the tension in Teller's work between art and exploitation, intimacy and exposure. Juergen Teller's impact on contemporary photography is profound. He has been a key figure in the shift towards a more candid, less polished aesthetic in fashion and art photography. His influence can be seen in the work of a new generation of photographers who prioritize authenticity over perfection, often using natural light, minimal retouching, and everyday settings to create images that feel more relatable and genuine. In addition to his influence on visual style, Teller has also played a significant role in changing the perception of what fashion photography can be. By blurring the lines between commercial and art photography, he has helped to elevate fashion photography to a more respected and serious art form. His work has shown that fashion images can be more than just advertisements. They can be powerful works of art that challenge and provoke, offering commentary on beauty, identity, and society. Teller's collaborations with high-profile fashion houses and magazines have also helped to democratize the world of fashion photography. By using unconventional models and celebrities in unglamorous settings, he has opened up the industry to a broader range of representations, moving away from the rigid, idealized standards that have long dominated fashion imagery. This has had a lasting impact on the industry, contributing to a broader conversation about diversity, representation, and the nature of beauty. In recent years, Teller has continued to push boundaries with his work, exploring new themes and media. He has expanded into film and video, further blurring the distinctions between different forms of visual art. Despite the evolution of his work, the core elements of his style, rawness, intimacy, and a rejection of conventional beauty, remain ever present. In conclusion, Juergen Teller is a photographer who has consistently challenged the norms of his industry, redefining what fashion and art photography can be. His work is characterized by its rawness, its candidness, and its ability to provoke and unsettle. Teller's influence on contemporary photography is undeniable, as he has inspired a generation of photographers to embrace imperfection, authenticity, and the power of the unfiltered image. His legacy is not just in the iconic images he has created, but also in the way he has reshaped the visual culture of our time. By breaking down the barriers between art and commerce, high culture and low, Teller has opened up new possibilities for what photography can achieve. His work continues to be relevant, offering a powerful reminder of the beauty that can be found in the real, the flawed, and the imperfect. Juergen Teller's photography is a celebration of humanity in all its messy, complicated glory, and it remains as impactful and provocative today as it was when he first emerged on the scene. So if you like this video, please leave a like. It helps with the YouTube algorithm to show this video to others. And if you're interested in these types of videos and film related content about developing film, darkroom stuff, and everything film related, cameras, darkroom, everything, please subscribe to this channel. It shows me I make helpful and interesting content. So thank you for watching, my friends. Take care and see you in the next video.